So Judd Trump has already had a chance to win the match, but was unlucky.
Well, the black doesn't go, so no real value in this red unless he can get back to the blue. So just playing the safety. Yes, going back to that in-off in the last frame from Trump. I said he was going to give him a little nudge and move that cue ball up towards the blue. But he chose to screw into them with pace. And just nitpicking really, but he could have glanced off them going up towards the blue and bought colours, which would have developed them. But so unfortunate to have gone in off. Full marks to Ding Junhui though. He knocked in a very good long red to stay on the black and make the clearance.
Yeah, this was still unlucky. And the way Trump plays, he plays to get them open. He doesn't play nudges, he plays to really develop everything. But it's gone now. We're into the next frame.
Yep. Maybe it's an avenue that he can think about, though, because he didn't really need to get them open. He needed one more red. But as you say, very unfortunate. Close. Played it with some safety in mind by screwing back to balk. Knew he was going to be on the yellow. A chance for Ding Junhui. Unfortunately, balls have gone safe. Caught that one well.
Yeah, overall, Ding's been second best on safety tonight. Judd Trump has bossed that quite significantly. There it is, 92%, play 73. So it's a good time to start playing good safety. As Ding just looks to put a bit of pressure on. If he could win this frame, then that really makes it interesting.
Well, that certainly opened things up. And there is a red on to the left corner. Not sure if he's got an angle on it. Deliberately playing the red into the reds. Didn't quite get that cue ball back far enough. Wanted it tight under the cushion. Now, what kind of an angle does he have on this red to the left corner? He has a little. Couldn't have played it any better. But that cue ball is running on.
One.
Well, deserved to be on a colour from such a good pot. just a little bit too much adrenaline in the shot.
Brown ball. Yellow ball.
Well, he could have
Junhui
done
won.
with hiding that red on the left side cushion above the middle pocket. Because if Trump can get that cue ball back into the jaws of the green pocket, it could be in big trouble. That looks pretty good. Players don't like to be forced into taking a red on. And this one into the left corner, full length of the table. No guarantee of being on the black. Oh, so close. Now, what's the damage? Does the red pass the red into that right corner pocket? Well, looks like it will. It's very tight. It looks like it will. Well, he's just struggling a little bit now, Judd Trump. That last frame has hurt him. Well, I think he played the cannon to the red
One.
next to the black and missed it. And he's probably just saying to himself, how did I miss that cannon? But he had to put everything into the pot. And he says again, played the cannon to that red, which would have left him on the black. It was in harder.
Ding Junhui won.
So another chance for Trump. Not an easy one. There was pressure on that one. And Trump's struggling at the moment now. Just a little bit of tightness coming in.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Robertson, in his first ever ranking event quarter-final, is just levelling up 3-3 with Mark Williams, so that's getting really close.
Good safety from Ding Junhui. There is a red that will pot to the right corner, the one next to the pink. But can he avoid the other reds in taking it on? Cue ball not close enough to the cushion. Tough shot down the right side of the table. And he was going to take it on. I just thought better of it.
Just got a bit edgy, hasn't it? You know, it's a match that Trump will feel he should have won, but the fact is he hasn't yet, and he might not. The prospect of losing when he was in the previous frame was just unthinkable.
Yes, every snooker player has gone through it, where they've had the game won and then all of a sudden it's snatched away from them.
Well, it happened to Ding at the UK Championship first round. He was 5-1 up against Leo Fernandez. 5-1 and a string of breaks, and then he lost 6-5.
I've seen players pot the final black in the final frame and going off.
The Graham Zhao Gudong match got very close to the frame they're in. That's what all the oohs and ahs are about. They're on the pink and black there. Xiao's 4-1 up. There is something about this night. It does seem to produce the drama year after year. The quarter-finals evening, the Friday night, the last night where it's multi-table, before all the fitters move in to re-rig the arena overnight.
Yeah, meanwhile, this safety shot that he's considering, it's very difficult. Well, I think he was going for the pot there. Deep screw back to the balk area. He'd be on the yellow if it went in. Safe if it doesn't. Very tight. But what a shot. Great pot from Ding Junhui. Oh, has he gone past the brown? It was almost a certainty that he was going to be on the yellow. Well, there was no room for error there, was there?
Brown ball.
Struck it so well. Deep screw down the table. But is he on anything? He's on a tough one to the right corner. Lots of action in the cue ball there, but he's not ideal on this red. Lots of pressure on this one. Another very good pot. And this time he is on the yellow. Ideally, you'd like to play on the red next to the black, which develops the black. Because the pink and black at the moment, awkward. He hasn't made his mind up. He was down on the shot and he hasn't made his mind up. He could play himself out of position here. Well, no idea what he played there. I've got a feeling he played for the red next to the black.
8.
Didn't hit it anywhere near hard enough. It's going to be taking it on. And the black's going to be going towards that left corner pocket. Just got to hit this hard enough to send the black over the left corner and bring the cue ball down the table. Now completely out of position. Thought he would have played that with speed, sending the cue ball down the table. So just a safety.
Brown ball.
It was all one at one stage. Just before he went it off.
Yeah, it suddenly got really tense, this match, which has been free-flowing and quick and full of big breaks. But pressure on both. Ding sensing a chance to get back into things. Trump obviously looking to kill it off, knowing he could have won 5-1, but for the in-off in frame 6. Wasn't far away, but
He got a little bit fortunate there, catching the reds. Well, considering taking the red onto the right corner, but there's danger with it. Yeah, he concentrated on missing the red. The cannon to the red, that is, and so a chance for Trump. Not an easy one by any means.
26 minutes since Judd Trump last potted a ball. The U's and R's are for the Graham Dot Zhao Guodong match. Dot's just missed the black to make it 4-2. So that's what all that's about on the other side of the arena. Trump's just got up, actually.
Yeah, he's got to recompose himself, Trump, because this is a chance to win his match. Got to put out all that. Yeah, that's a great shot. Now, is he on the black? Oh,
1.
it never rains, but it pours for Trump.
Ball. Please declare.
It's amazing how many times in a match when one thing goes wrong, it just seems to escalate from going into being from a problem to a full-blown crisis to get the match won. It's a good pot, but he's landing nowhere.
And this is the shot that
Pink ball.
he's talking about. So unfortunate because he got the game won.
Meanwhile, the cheers for Graham Dott, who's knocked the black in against Zhao Guodong, so it's 4-2 to Zhao. That match not over yet either. A tense evening all round at the Tempodrome. 3-3 Mark Williams and Jimmy Robertson, 2-2 Sean Murphy and Ryan Day.
Can he see enough of this red to pot it? Well, he found the path back to balk, and that's the main thing. The black is in an awkward spot for the safety. So easy to make contact with it. Caught the wrong red and he's pushed it over the pocket. He needs some luck. And he didn't get it. So a chance for Ding Junhui.
It's already the longest frame of the match at 23 minutes. There's no doubt that nerves have crept in.
You can't blame Trump for being in bits because he had the game won. Absolutely won. Potted the red, went into the pack, found the middle pocket.
1.
And Ding Junhui with a chance now to make it 4-3.
Eight. Nine.
Well, he's hampered over the pink. He's got an easy pink to the middle, but no red to play for. And if he's straight on the black, he may not have a red to play for there either. He's looking looking to see if he can get through the gap of the reds and hit the red that's closest to the right side cushion. That one there, the middle of those reds. But he'd have to be very accurate with his positional play to be on it. It couldn't have gone any worse, that, for Ding Junhui. Any angle at all on the black and he can get to the reds. Any angle on the pink and he can get to the reds. Now can he see this red, the middle of these three
15.
reds? If he can, he's played an absolutely superb positional shot. Yeah, well played, Ding Junhui.
16.
And now every chance. 26 points the lead.
Well, this is going to pile the pressure onto Judd Trump's shoulders. Let's not forget at the Masters semi-finals, he was 5-2 up to Karen Wilson, lost 6-5. Looking for
23.
a change in fortunes this week. And was within touching distance of the semi-finals. And a 5-1 victory, but Ding with a chance to make it 4-3.
29.
Yeah, looking at the scoreboard.
30.
And he did need to touch those two reds. But it didn't work out. He thought he was going to stay on the black. So he's got a tough pink here. And the game not safe yet. Just 40 points the lead. Well, I thought it was in. I really thought that was in.
30.
But it stayed out on the lip. Don't anybody breathe, as far as Trump's concerned.
Well, he had a good go at dropping, but it stayed out, so there's 40 in it.
He's brought that red down the table. He needs some luck. So, Ding straight back in again. Caught the red too thick. Well, did he get a kick there? Sounded heavy. Well, he's forced into going for this for my money. And what a tough pot it is to the middle. But there's no safety shot. He could play the double, screw that cue ball down towards the right corner pocket. Taking the pot on. Well, that was full-blooded. It was all or nothing. So Ding Junhui with another good chance to make it 4-3. Could knock the red off the cushion. Make things easy. Oh, he's missed the red. How has he missed that simple red? Look at him, he's out of it. Well, that's incredible.
Well, I did say I got nervous. I think he was just focusing more on, like you say, chipping the red out. Just almost took it for granted, I don't know. But he's missed it, and that was his reaction. It's like this sort of match now where anything is possible and anything is missable. At the moment. Shredsville has been visited by both players.
Now, that's a fantastic shot from Judd Trump. He could have took the easier red on, but there was no hiding place. Now, can you see the pink? What a great shot down the cushion.
Pink ball.
Yeah, tried to make that cue ball turn a corner and stay on this red over the right corner, but didn't get enough topspin into it. A Jimmy White special he tried to play. Didn't get enough into it. And he's even covered himself on this red.
So 31 minutes now, this frame. Still anyone's, 33 points in it. Mark Williams has just nudged back into the lead against Jimmy Robertson, 4-3.
Judd Trump 7.
Although it's been an incredibly high standard tonight, people love these sort of frames as well, where you just don't know what's going to happen next. All sorts of misses and incidents happening.
Yeah, can't afford to take that red on along the cushion. With the cue ball being tight, that it is. So just pushing the red towards the other red. Well, thought Ding Junhui could have sent the other red, this one on the black cushion, down the table. Makes it difficult for the clearance. Well, that red could have easily been on to the right middle. It still may be. Well, a chance here to bring the green into play. Try and get that cue ball down on the baulk cushion. Has he got the snooker? Well, maybe you could try and get that cue ball in behind the blue here. Well, that's pretty good. Although there was an argument for leaving the cue ball over by the yellow pocket as well. Well, he's left a chance at this red. Caught the red a little bit too thick. Good pot. Now, has he got the angle on the black to disturb those two reds? I think he has. He's unfortunate. Didn't quite catch them thick enough.
8.
A little thicker. I need to push that far one towards the left corner.
It remains incredibly tense. 25 points in the frame now. It's been going 38 minutes. It's like a match within a match, this frame.
Judd Trump 8.
The average frame time prior to this frame was 12.5 minutes for the previous 6.
Well, I'm surprised he played that shot there, Ding, because he's going to be right down the table with the possibility of a snooker. I decided to try and play him behind the green, but he could have put a lot of distance between the balls there, trying to get the cue ball dead on the cushion behind the yellow or brown. As it is, he left a chance at the pot. Cue ball's close, but it's not in.
1. Yellow ball.
Yeah, well played. And if you can't get to the red off the left side cushion, it's good snooker.
Yes, and also the differential in points, it becomes a factor here. It's 26 in it, so he can only afford to miss it twice.
Well, that's a good effort. But that's once.
Foul and miss.
Yep, so now there's 30 in it. He misses again 34, so a third time he needs a snooker. Robert Zablocki is the referee, replacing the cue ball. Attempt number 2.
Oh, he's caught the middle pocket angle.
Foul and miss.
Now,
Ding
will
Junhui
Ding
four.
take this red on? No. Back it goes.
Didn't even get out of his chair. But as I say, Trump's got to hit it this time, otherwise he himself needs a snooker.
It's close. It's very close. He's hit it. What a shot from Judd Trump.
Absolutely. Bang under pressure. What judgment. He's hanging on in there in this frame.
Trusted to luck. And he's got a good cue ball. My word. You couldn't have asked for anything better than that, surely. Just the red needed. Will he take it on? If he doesn't, the double kiss is on. Thirty-four points the difference. He needs the black off this red. Has he left the red on? Well, fortunately, he hasn't left the red. That could have been devastating, really. Leaving the red down this end of the table, the clearance would have been on.
There's the safety stats. Ding now in front. He was 20% down not so long ago. He's moved in front on safety. Trump's come down. He's gone up.
Well, it sounded a heavy contact, but it's worked out well for Ding Junhui. Too thick. But he's got away with it.
Graham Dott has pulled one back. He's now 4-3 down to Zhao Guodong. It was 4-0 at the interval.
Oh, that's well shot. Chance here. Play the snooker. Just make sure you get the red safe. He's got the snooker. And this would help if Ding Junhui missed this snooker. Would allow Judd Trump to pot something other than the black.
There's the frame time. 45 minutes. By far the longest. Took about this long to play the first 4 frames.
Well, he couldn't have asked for that any better. Slight raise of the hand from Ding Junhui.
Match time 2 hours.
Well, this looks good as well. Covered the potting angle. Has he got the snooker? Now he can hit the red, but what he's scared about is the in-off. Another chance of the snooker, this time behind the brown. A handed little kiss on the yellow. There's Ding Junhui, full ball snookered. Mustn't hit the right side of the red. Played it well.
If you're just tuning in, you already know what sort of frame it's been from where the colours are. Not one of them is on its spot. 34 in it, a possible 35 on. Trump trailing. Ryan Day's just edged in front against Sean Murphy, 3-2. Edged in front, I think, is the best way of putting it. It's an edgy evening on every table now. Mark Williams still 4-3 up on Jimmy Robertson.
Well, this was a delicate little shot he's played here. He has got the snooker, but I think he can swerve it. Well, everything inside him wants to take this red on, but he mustn't do it. Just not hard enough for the snooker, but he made sure of the red. And got another snooker. This time it's not swervable. He could do with the 4 points. And he's got them. Now, will he take this red on? Come down for the black or pink. If this goes in, no, he doesn't like it. It's a tough pot.
Last pot 10 minutes ago. It's just eased a little bit of pressure for Trump. As you say, the extra 4 points at this stage coming in really handy.
Well, it now means that he can take a lower value colour.
That's where it was.
No. My opinion was definitely
It's Theo Selbertingham,
black point.
the marker,
But
getting the screen up.
no. Closer to the cushion?
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah. Thanks.
Well, everyone seems going to say happy. I'm not sure that's really the word for Ding here, but in agreement. Yeah, well, it's right.
Yeah, nicely played. So when you're playing these safety shots, come snookers, got to make sure of the red safe. And that looks good.
Well, these two won't have played that many hour-long frames, but this is already 51 minutes and no sign of an imminent conclusion. There will be, of course, if Trump leaves the red on. It's all Ding needs.
Caught it just a little bit too thin. Now, can he be tempted by this red? It's a real tough red, this one. If you can see it. Yep, he could be tempted. And without the kiss, it would have been safe. So, chance now for Ding Junhui to pull another one back, make it 4-3. Just the red needed.
Well, it's been an epic. It's not over yet, but a little bit of security for Ding because he knows Trump needs snookers. Meanwhile, we've got our first winner of the night. Mark Williams has beaten Jimmy Robertson 5-3, so he's the first man into the semi-finals. You just see Mark, the first winner of this German Masters in 2011, giving the crowd a wave. We'll see him tomorrow. Will we see Judd Trump? It looked a certainty at 4-1, but it's looking like 4-3 now, and the pressure is really on. In goes the yellow, so this frame looking over now.
2.
What an epic frame, 53 minutes. The previous longest frame in this match was 15 minutes. So it's been a slog. Ding Junhui doesn't care because he's won it and he keeps the match.